we'll solve the problem on rise and fall method. So these are the values which has been given in the back side, intermediate side, and foreside. So in this rise and fall method, we always keep note that so where the BS and foresight comes in a single row, so you should know that that is a change point. So you should be very careful. So when in the rise you should be very careful in the height of calculation method, but the carefulness or the steps while calculating the reading should be less danger in case of the rise and fall method. So in this rise and fall method, you have to be take care only the movement of the changing the instrument, how it will go, you should take very carefully. So that is the most important. Apart from that, rest of all the things are easy. Okay, so first is this one. Okay, so then they have moved to this station. So after taking this, again instrument has been changed, so again backside they have taken the readings. So after taking the backside, you will get this reading, intermediate side. Okay, so immediately after that, again there is a backside as well as the foresight. So here also backside and foresight continuously it has been changed. So later so two change points next immediately after getting that. So see here, after this 2.10, after getting this intermediate side, then you got this final foresight. Okay, so immediately later the instrument has been changed, so you got this backside. Okay, so after getting this backside, okay, so we'll come this. So after getting this backside, then immediately they have moved to this point. Okay, so again backside because of change point. Okay, so after getting this, okay, after getting this 2.050, then they have taken the reading of this one. So again this one. Okay, so again the change point, so backside, again foresight, again backside. Finally after that, finally the backside will move to foresight, and there ends the station. This is the last point where you are taking the readings. So first what you have to do is, after knowing this the movement of the leveling staff, then what you have to do is, in the rise and fall method, you have to keep in mind the flow after backside. The flow will go to intermediate side or foresight. You write the arrow mark like this. Okay, will take place like this. Okay, so keep in mind, and you have to keep in this direction. Okay, so I told after this they have taken this reading. Okay, so take this difference between this. First point is this one, second point is this one. So always what you have to do is 1 minus 2 only. Okay, so first point minus second point. So if you minus 2.285 minus 2.265, you will get 0.025. That you will not get 0.025 value, it is positive value. So as soon as you get the positive value to respective table, you have to write. So you are getting, this is the second point you are getting, so that there itself you have to, in that row only you have to write rise or value. Okay, so then these two finished. Okay, leave these two values. Okay, once if you taken that value, you should not touch it. Okay, so this one and this one finished. I told you have to always take the difference in this direction only. Okay, so now you go to this. Okay, these two. Okay, these two you have to take the difference. Okay, so the difference is 1.650 minus 2.105. so you will get, this is smaller number, this is bigger number, so you will get negative value. So that negative value is fall, so that's why it is written in the fall column. Fall column, it is 0.45. Answer is 0.455. So you have to write respective of value in the fall column. Okay, so now these two finished. Okay, so remove that. Okay, this one and this one finished. Okay, so next, after removing that, so after this intermediate, okay, so then you have to take the difference between these two. Moment is from intermediate to foresight, no? So take this difference between these two. Okay, so always you have to take the difference in this direction only. Never do the difference between these two like this. You should not do. So after taking this value, you will take this reading, no? Never ever do this type of mistake. Always you have to take the difference in this direction only. Okay, so next is the difference between 2.105 and 1.965. so it is a positive value. 2.105 minus 1.965 960, you will get 0.145. so it is positive value, so that's why you are writing in the riser column. Okay, then these two is finished. So after taking the reading, so then you will take this reading. Okay, so after this reading you will take this reading. Okay, so that's why 1.625 minus 1.925. so these two if you minus, then you will get the positive value. 1.625 minus 1.925, it is 0.30. so that's why it is in fall column. Okay, so see here, it goes like this, value like this. Okay, so difference, it will be in a diagonal shape. so where the point you have taken in the respective row only, you will get the either riser value or fall value. Okay, so that you should be kept in mind. so these two over, so then again you comes to these two. Okay, so what is that? 0.05 minus 1.665. so it is a positive value, you will get this 0.385. okay, that is the riser value, you will get it. Okay, so after these two, then you will move to this point. You take the difference between 1.665 minus 1.325. so you will get the riser value as 0.340. okay, after taking this, the final last one, finally you have to take these two value. Okay, so 1.690 minus 2.100, so you will get a negative value, so that is 0.410. so after taking this, finally the last one, so again after taking this value, you will go to the back side and take this reading. Okay, so for taking this finally, so this is over, then you take the difference between these two. Okay, 2.865 minus 1.625. so you minus that, you will get positive value, so that is 1.240. so after doing this, so what you do is, after getting the rise value and the fall value, the first RL will be given. Okay, see here, the first RL will be given. For the next, for this one, you have to observe, in each row the values will be written either in the rise or in fall column. Okay, for you need to find out the RL of all this value. First RL point it is given, rest of all the RL you need to find it. Okay, how to find this rest of the RL is very simple. What you do is, the first one it is given. Okay, so if it is a uh, fall, if it is a rise, then you add it to first reading and write the respective RL. now you got this RL. okay, next value is fall, so this you got this value, no, 2.232.480. for that one you have to do minus, because it is in fall. so if it is a fall, you have to do minus. If it is a rise, you have to add it, okay, to respective RL. so do the minus, then you will get this value. Okay, so after getting this value to 32.025, then next value is positive value. so then what you have to do is, see here, so I'll write the sign convention there itself. See here, this value is rise, so that's why it is positive. Okay, so you have to add it. So add it, so then you will get this value. Okay. But here it is negative minus. Okay. But here it is positive, add it. So yeah, again here it is a negative, you minus. Okay, so that's why you get this value. So subsequently whatever the values are there, so below that, if it is a positive, negative, you see and write the respective RLs. Okay, so that's what the problem of this rise and fall column. Rise and by this RL can be taken by the rise and fall. So this is the very easiest method compared to HI method. So HI, there is a lot of confusion, but here it is not like that. Only thing is you have to be very careful while finding the rise and fall values. If you know the rise and fall value easily, then rest of all the RLs can be found out very easily.